Hey everyone, Krellopix here, and today I thought I would do a little bit of beaded cross stitch. So if you've got your own beaded cross stitch kit that you're working on or any other kind of craft, please break it out, join me, and craft with me, please. And now before I actually get started doing any actual beading, I wanted to show you an update on this piece as well. This is the dreaded piece that I can't stop complaining about, with the crappy pearls and, just the inconsistency with them and how they stain my hands, which they still continue to do this day. But yeah, here's where it's at so far. Try to turn it, can't fit it in frame. But yeah, that's how much I've done of it so far. The craft itself is quite fun to do. And with this piece, I'm like on a mission now. It's the principle of not wasting my money. I will definitely be finishing this piece. And from afar, it looks decent, question mark. It looks decent. I don't know with this blue. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but we'll see when it's done. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on that one. And I'll probably post some pictures of that on Instagram and Facebook if you want to have a closer look. But yeah, there's that one. So we'll just throw that off to the corner it normally hides in. And yeah, I want to show you where, like, an update of where I'm at on this as well. So I do have it kind of partially rolled up here, just kind of keep it out of my way and make sure that I can reach the area that I'm working on. But yeah, here's currently where it lies. I've done, a good section of it. I'm still only halfway on this particular page, still only halfway, but I think it's looking pretty good. I've done quite a few rows. I've probably done like maybe 20 or 30 rows since I last worked on it together with you guys. And yeah, it's coming along very well. And don't get me wrong, the bead quality on this one isn't all that great either. But I guess because they're so small that you can't really tell as much. And they have so many colors that I feel the shading is really nice. Like the shading on the leaves and the flower, I just think it's spot on. So yeah, let's continue with this. I am enjoying it though, even though it's really small, but having a good time with it. It's a fun craft. It's a little, let's see, like, brain power heavy when you first start, as you're starting to get used to the symbols and stuff like that. But after you've been working like on a certain item in that area, so like I'm working on this flower, right? And it's using mostly greens and reds. I've become quite familiar with the symbols and I know which colors they are and where they're located in my boxes. So it's quite quick and easy for me to just grab it and move on. So I'm hoping, as you progress, as you keep working on it, you'll get that feel and you'll just, next thing you'll know, you're done with the beaded cross stitch. At least that's what I keep telling myself. I'll be working on this forever, sometimes I think. When I sit back and look at it, like, I feel like I've done so many rows. I sit back and look at it and I'm like, there's no change. But it's like that with all big crafts, I think, at first. And that's where mentally you need to like look at the smaller picture, just to save your mind. And I love it when there's just a row, like a big section of all one color. Oh yeah. Unlike with diamond painting, when you have a huge section of one color, you're like, oh my goodness. Checkerboard. This is boring. But with this, I'm like, yeah, I don't have to, figure out what color is next. I can just, keep going. So I mentioned in my last Great Wall diamond painting video about how hot it is these few days in Melbourne. And I forgot to mention at that time, so I basically worked on I finished the last hour that I worked on that video was the same day that I uploaded the video. And I went outside to take pictures of it, the full shots of where I left off and stuff like that. And it was so hot outside, and the sun was just burning so much that it started to melt my diamond painting. So I got really freaked out because it got really soft, really hot, really floppy. And I was like, oh my God. So I was like, snap, snap, take a picture, snap, snap. That's why the pictures aren't all that great. Not that they're usually great, but they just, yeah, I got really freaked out. So I was like, quick, take the picture. And then I was like, hurry, 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 get it in the shade. And I couldn't, usually I'll roll it back up while I'm outside because it's just easier to carry it around when it's rolled up, right? Well, I couldn't even roll it back up. It just wouldn't it wasn't stiff enough for me to roll it back up without it being in the sun any longer. And I was just like, screw it. So I was running around trying to carry this thing, and it's so big. It's, longer than I am tall. So it's not like I could, hold it above my head and run around. But I was dragging it on the ground, and I was running, and I was like, quick, get it in the shade. So I brought it on the porch and into the shade. And I was like, okay, I can leave it there. And I needed to put the ladder away because, yeah, I still need to use a ladder to take, the full shots. And so put the ladder away. I ran back, put the ladder away, ran back to the diamond painting. I was like, and the inside of the house is quite cool, luckily. So I was like, I need to get it in the door. And it was so hard trying to get it in the doorway with it being so floppy and so big. I was struggling big time. And I was like, I can't even. And so I ended up finally getting it in the door. And I was like, I'm just going to lay it out on the floor here. And I had to sit on the floor, wait for it to cool off so that I could roll it back up so I could bring it back to my table. It's like, oh my goodness, that was ridiculous. It was needlessly stressful. So that being said, the quality of pictures, we might have to go back to taking pictures inside if it's going to be that hot outside. I didn't know it was going to be that crazy. I mean, I did say you're outside for a couple minutes, you can already get sunburn. But, oh man, that was just, yeah. I need to take my own advice more often. Oh, so my poor Great Wall diamond painting. It's fine now. And actually, I didn't lose any diamonds. That's what I was worried about because it was just folding in on itself and crumpling around like fabric. And I was like, what's happening? But it's fine. No diamond paintings were hurt. So all is well. That's the important part. But yeah, that was a lot of stress. Oh man. I have never taken pictures so quickly in my life. And I was just like, snap, 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 moving the camera around. I was like, oh, this looks good. Snap, 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 snap. Yeah, so that's my reasoning behind, the really crappy pictures. I'm sorry. My normal reason for crappy pictures is just I suck at taking photos. Okay. This is going. I'm just chatting. I feel like I've done a lot. I feel like I've accomplished quite a bit. When in reality, I've probably only put on like maybe 20 beads or something. But progress is still progress, and that's okay. So I decided that I will not be wearing nail polish for a little while. My nails are really bad. Like, I've always had thin nails. They've always been like I could bend them very easily. I could tear my nails. Like, I didn't have to bite my nails. I didn't have to cut my nails. I could actually just tear my nails and that would be it. Which is, of course, a bad habit. But I recently noticed that my nails have gotten even worse, like they're even thinner. And I'm guessing it's from all the times that I put the nail polish on and removed it with the nail polish remover, the acetone. So I'm just giving them a break for now, probably for the next month or two. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully they'll love me back and grow into nice, healthy nails. And I think maybe I'll up my calcium or something like that. But yeah, in case you're wondering why I don't have any nail polish on in most of my videos these days, that is why. And also, I will not be doing any nail polish tutorials. I tried it a few times with the baggies and doing the nail polish on that and creating decals, and it has been a complete failure every time. I don't know what my problem is, why I cannot do it, but yeah, I just can't. It's like another one of like me doing knitting again. I just can't do it. So yeah, we're gonna that's the end of that dream. So I'm just gonna stick after I give my nails a break, I might go back to doing the SNS nails and wearing them, you know, for a longer period of time instead of, you know, changing it up so often. Because I think it was that was killing my nails. Like pieces were missing from the top of my nails. So now I'm just letting them grow out so that I can eventually cut off all the bad nails. And yeah, start fresh. Start damaging them again, you know, from scratch. Yeah. Because that's what we like to do. Yay, I finished. Okay, don't celebrate early. My goodness. All right, there we go. Yay, I finished the row. Jeez. Can have a little mini party now. So yeah, New Year's coming up. Super Bowl is coming up. Are you guys doing any kind of Super Bowl celebrations? I know a lot of people are fans of football. I've seen quite a few football-related diamond paintings out there. And that's really interesting. And I think they come out really cool. So are you guys celebrating Super Bowl this year? And I love how in my head I think of what the symbols are. Like that's a T, that's a dash, that's a V. So we're going to a barbecue at a friend's house this weekend. And well, tomorrow. It is the weekend. I'm very excited. Like, you know, when you're on holiday, or when I'm on holiday, especially this week, you know, Christmas to New Year's, I quite often lose track of what day it is. So I think it's because, you know, you never have work and you don't have a weekend. It's all just one big weekend. And so I lose track of what day it is. But anyways, going to a barbecue tomorrow. And we are responsible for dessert. And I think there will be lots of kids there. So we're like, okay, let's make Jello. And then we're like, nah, too hard. So I think we're going to make scones. And my partner bakes very well and he makes the best scones. So with the scones, you just have them with like butter if you like, but definitely whipped cream and jam. Oh man, so that's gonna be really, really good. So I can't gorge on the barbecue tomorrow. I need to save room for our dessert. I'm very excited. But it's gonna be hot. That's the only other problem. Not gonna wanna be outside. Definitely wanna be in the shade. And in Australia though, the shade, being in the shade versus being in the sun, there's quite a temperature difference, so it might be okay. We'll see. Sorry, I'm just trying to read my pattern because there are two symbols on here. I know I've complained about it before, but the two symbols, there's like 3 sets of V's, but they're different colors, and I can never keep track of which one was which. So I have to look at my pattern for it, which I've got just here. This is just my pattern. But most of them are okay. Most of them. I was going to do that thumbtack project, that thumbtack kit that I had gotten in Singapore. I'll leave a video to show you what that is in the description box. But yeah, that I was thinking, you know, let's do that because I don't know, it seems like it would take, you know, very little time to do, like quick little fun. But I was like, no, you shouldn't start any more crafts this year. Can you not hang out for a week and, you know, just not doing any new crafts? Yeah, so I was like, okay, I won't do any more new crafts this year. Especially, you know, since I have so many crafts that I need to be finishing instead. But yes, I am ridiculous like that. But you can believe it, next week I'm gonna dive into that thumbtack kit. Oh yeah. I don't know why I'm so excited about it. I mean, it's nothing really special. It just looks like fun though. Maybe I just want to like poke things. Who knows? Alright, I'm gonna stop here. But I feel like I got something done. So I finished about that much. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but I did about that much in about 10 minutes. And yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. I have no problems. So yeah, I hope you got more done than I did. But I hope you have enjoyed just as much as I did. So yes, thank you everyone. I hope this wasn't too weird of a bead with me. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!